So the City of Johannesburg has won the Worldwide Fund for Nature's One Planet, One City Challenge. The WWF says the city is a leading example of climate mitigation and adaptation. It says Johannesburg officials can be commended for zero emission reduction target and concrete plans to achieve it. Innocentia Modau, WWF South Africa's Urban Future Program Project Manager, joins me now for this conversation. Innocentia, thank you so much for your time this evening. A very good evening to you. Talk to us a little bit about the significance of this award for the city.
Hi, Faith. Thank you so much for inviting me to the show. So this is important, to showcase climate action that different cities are doing. And this is so significant, for a country like South Africa to win such an award. So we're very proud of the City of Johannesburg and are happy that they are the winner for 2022.
Yeah, I mean, for example, interests, were measured against rigorous criteria that included ambitious climate targets, bold leadership, ability to meet upcoming challenges, and a holistic climate action plan, as well as a well-balanced towards their goals. That says that the City of Johannesburg, though with its array of problems, clearly when it comes to being able to tackle issues when it comes to climate change, is really ahead of the curve.
Absolutely, Faith. And yeah, that is shown in terms of the fact that they won this competition, competing against a lot of other cities that were part of the competition.
Just around the fact that it is also competing with, it is this year 280 cities, for example, participated from over 50 countries, 19 national winners. Where to from here? So as a national winner, the City of Joburg is now in line is now in line for the global winner title. So each country has a national winner, and 2 global winners will be selected. So yeah, we had cities like City of Cape Town as a winner in the previous year. So really rooting for the City of Joburg to take the title. Once it takes the title, how does it benefit the city directly?
So basically, the aim of OPCC is to showcase climate action from that cities are doing.
Yeah.
And so yeah, OPCC is a friendly competition where cities report on their climate action. So as a winner, this is a good example, and also to encourage other cities from developing their action plans and setting up the action plan.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, when it comes to the global community, the significant focus right now is on climate change. I mean, we're considerably seeing the effects of climate change, whether we like it or not, in and around our world. Will this be a way of being able to even attract tourism to the city? Because one would imagine that people now want to be in places where there's a sense of responsibility and there's a sense of action towards a greater cause and towards a better and the greater preservation of humanity.
Absolutely. And with this competition, the aim showcases climate action from cities and also their alignment to the 1.5 degrees Celsius goal. So this shows that, with cities that are taking such action, there's benefits in the city, things like good air quality and overall, yeah, like you said, responsibility from the city in terms of sustainability. So it certainly does showcase City of Johannesburg and South Africa also as a city that is, taking action in terms of combating climate change, especially, since we have seen a lot of, actions or a lot of disasters that show that climate change is a thing of the future, but something that is happening currently.
Yeah. What would be WWF's role in ensuring that it's not just around action plans, but it actually speaks to effective implementation? I mean, you're saying here about how even the City of Johannesburg itself is showing that, the air is more breathable. There's not as much when it comes to emissions and so forth. As somebody who lives in the City of Johannesburg, I would tend to argue with you, especially when it comes to peak traffic. But when you're looking at being able to translate some of these action plans into actual action, how do you guys assist in that regard?
So the WWF provides support to cities in terms of, developing action plans, and also not just to develop action plans that are going to be policies that are going to be sitting, gathering dust somewhere, but action plans are, so City of Joburg stood out because their action plans set targets in terms of implementation. So it was not just a plan, but also a plan that has set targets in terms of how they will be implemented. And yeah, there are various examples that, they've mentioned. When you look at examples of their mitigation include a BRT system that is now in the second phase, the implementation of separation of waste to source initiatives, and also green building initiatives, among others. So their action plan is not just a document, but it has got some implementation action that are attached to it as well.
I guess we should be very proud as residents of the City of Johannesburg for this achievement. Innocentia Modau will leave it there for now. WWF South Africa's Urban Future Program Project Manager, just talking to us about the City of Johannesburg being selected as the national winner for the WWF's One Planet City Challenge. Can you believe it? It looks as though we're doing something really great in the City of Johannesburg.